Holy information. We just got a huge chunk of text, and I think it's going to be posted in about an hour, so I wanted to just really quickly do like a run through because I was a little overwhelmed reading it because there's a lot in here. So let's go through it. The information is regarding territory battles. Yay. So what's going to happen is it seems like it's based on participation, not it's not a raid, so it's not going to be based on the top scorers and the top damage dealers, more participation. This is good because this doesn't mean that you need to max out toons. It just kind of means that you will probably need depth in your roster, kind of diversity, lots of different types of teams. But it looks like you aren't going to need to max out a ton of people. Like with the tank, you need them all like gear 10 at least. It's just kind of a pain. It says work collaboratively with your guild to bring up to 7,500 units. So a guild is 50 people, and the maximum number of toons in the game, I believe, is it 120, and we're just getting a few new ones. So 7,500 divided by 50 is 150. So I'm not sure where that number is coming from, if we have some like event toons that we get to use, something like that. There are currently, I have everyone, I'm looking at my profile, I have everyone but Aurora unlocked. So there's 122 characters, we're getting a few new ones, but that's still not 150, so that's a little interesting where that number is coming from. And you participate in things that are called missions. And you get these special abilities, and they list one of them is called the Ion Cannon. So it kind of sounds like in these events that we've been playing, where we're fighting this machinery, maybe we get to control one of them finally. Maybe like call it into assist, like Tarkin's TIE Fighter attack or something. I don't know. I'm really excited to see it, especially for the animations, because lately they've been killing it on the animations, and I think that would be really cool. It does mention leaderboards, so even though this isn't a raid, maybe there'll still be leaderboards for it, so you can compete among lots of guilds. But so it looks like how it's going to work is there'll be lots of like little missions inside the territory battles, and certain things will unlock the missions, like Commander Luke is going to unlock one. Hoth Han is going to unlock one of them. He's being called Captain Han Solo, but we've been calling him Hoth Han. He's going to unlock one of them, and the one that he unlocks is how you get Leia. This is Rebel Officer Leia Organa, which we've been calling Rolo Leia. So instead of Hoth Leia, it's Rebel Officer Leia. So how it works is you get rewards from the missions. You have to have these new more rebels, have these new rebel toons to unlock the missions. And then the way you get the rewards is based off of participation. So the number of people in your guild that participate equals the number of shards that you get for like the Leia Organa one. So it says if 20 people participate, then everyone in the guild receives 20 shards. This is everyone. If everyone participates, then everyone receives 50 shards. So literally the number of people participating, then the whole guild gets that many shards. So purely based off of participation, so it looks like this won't be too guild shattering. You don't need to make like a whale guild, but you do need participation. You do need people in your guild that are actively playing the game, and I think a good way to do this is to make your guild 30k. And I have a video on how to easily enforce that. Literally, it takes a few seconds out of your day. And even with the ticket tracker being broken, it doesn't impact it at all. So if you're kind of worried about your guild, check that out. It takes about a month, I would say, to get your guild really to, once you start enforcing the 30k, making everyone get 600 every single day. I think it takes about a month to really kind of get into a groove. And so we have Hoth Han and Hoth Leia. Han is a rebel healer and rebel reviver, so kind of sounds like Jin. Hoth Leia, Rolo Leia, is a devastating attacker able to attack up to 10 times in a single turn. So this sounds like Fulcrum Ahsoka a little bit. So I'm excited for that. Of all, the only rebel I wanted was General Organa from episode 8. That's just the one. It's just the one I wanted. But I will settle for Hoth Leia for now. And then we also Hermit Yoda. We're getting Hermit Yoda, and Hermit Yoda will be, his kit's gonna be a mystery. If he's a rebel, I will not be happy. I'll have some things to say. He should not, let's just hope that he's not a rebel. But his kit's gonna be a mystery, and he will be in the new store. So with the new game mode, there'll be a new store, just like when ships came out, we got a fleet store, and they had Zetas, and other goodies. So that will be how you get Yoda, and as you unlock these missions in these territory battles, you get more and more of the currency for the shop. And the way they describe the territory battles, they describe it like a progressively challenging living battlefield. And it takes your entire collection of characters and ships. Entire collection, so you probably want to get everyone at least like your 5 to 7, like level 50, just have them somewhere and put just whatever mods you have, just throw them on and deal with it later. But progressively challenging and living battlefield, to me, that kind of sounds like a beefed up Galactic War, a little bit. We'll see. Sounds different, which is exciting. And I've been wanting a kind of alternated Galactic War. I've been wanting Galactic War itself to get revamped, but this could be really exciting. So it sounds like as you're unlocking these missions, you are getting more and more tokens to use in that store to get Yoda and Gear 12. Gear 12 is being released. We knew that there was going to be some new kind of upgrade in this store with territory battles. Zetas came with ships. I thought it was going to be 6-dot mods. I didn't think it was going to be gear level 12, but it is. We have gear level 12. I wouldn't stress too much about it. It's stressful here because it's just like, I only have like 6 tunes at gear 11, seriously. But the thing is, it sounds like for these territory battles to do it and to enjoy it, you have your whole roster. So it's not going to be the top scorers like it was in the raids, so you don't have to stress as much about getting a lot of tunes to gear 12. It will, your arena team will have to get to gear 12. So if you kind of constantly change with the meta, if you are pay to play and you can sustain that, cool. If not, it's going to be really important to find a team that's really sustainable, that has tunes that are really sustainable for a long time, like meta resistant, whatever you want to call it, because you're going to have to now bring them to gear 12 and you want your arena team maxed out. So gear 12 is coming. It's limited to 7-star characters, not their level. So now as long as they're 7-star, and we're used to having to get characters to 7-star now for the raids. The super OP tunes you can use below 7-star in arena, but even Luke now, he's being unlocked at 7 stars, so. But yeah, this is a lot of info. It's a lot to think about, and I just have more questions. Hopefully you're all excited. I'm really excited to see what's coming with this. We don't have dates yet, but it seems like they're dumping a lot out there. So things are coming, and there's a lot for us to talk about. There's lots of new kits coming out. There's revamped old kits, new kits. There's lots to talk about. So it's an interesting time for this game. So stay tuned for more.